Hi, welcome back to Siren Sessions. I'm Lina.
And I am Ava, and I just want to remind everybody that this content is for entertainment purposes only.
So today it's our first official episode. So
I'm
yay.
excited. I'm excited.
So we're gonna start with Ava. She's gonna go ahead and talk to us about what has her unhinged this week. We're just gonna go from there. Everything's super casual. Again, no editing. We're just talking it through. And I'm excited. She sent me two videos. One video was of a beautiful wedding. The second video was a very short video of just a man walking. He had like a blue or dark hoodie, and she gave me no context. She said, "Watch the video, don't ask questions, and I'll explain later." So here we are. I'm excited to know what's going on.
Yeah, I'm gonna try not to be so loud. I was telling Lena we should change our name to Unhinged Latinas.
I'm dead.
I will go with the flow. Yeah. So the story that I'm following is about it's a two married couples. No, a married couple, and their name is Spencer and Monique Tepe. They're married and they live in Ohio, Columbus, and they were found murdered December 30th. So the way that it all happened, Spencer's a dentist. He didn't show up to work, and he doesn't really do that. He's always showing up on time. He loves his job. So the coworkers call the boss. The boss is in Florida on vacation. So he calls 911 and he tells the dispatcher, like, hey, I have this guy working for me. He has not showed up to work. It's not, he doesn't do this.
Mhm.
And the dispatcher is like, okay, well, does he have does he have like medical problems? He's like, well, no, but can't reach his wife either. It's a little concerning.
Mhm.
So she's like, well, some people just don't show up to work sometimes. So a lot of people are giving her shit because she did come off as rude and insensitive. But I feel like a lot of dispatchers are like that. They're just kind of like, come on, give me the information, right?
Right, right.
So they hang up and he calls back and he's like, hey, have you heard? He kind of gets an idea, like maybe he's in a car crash. Like, did somebody call in something? So he gets like, hey, is there like any traffic violation? I don't know what he said.
Mhm.
Maybe any car crashes. Or did anybody call in about something
Mhm.
nearby or anything? They're like, no, nothing. So I think she goes, all right, we'll just send a car over there to do a wellness check, like a patrol car.
Right.
They send it and they knock, nobody answers. So he calls back and he said, what's going on? And she's like, well, we sent a patrol car over there and nobody answered. Like, okay. And it turned out that the patrol car went to the wrong house.
Oh my
So they
God.
did the wellness check. It's just
Okay.
the wrong address.
Did they give the wrong address, or the patrol car just showed up to the wrong address?
The patrol car showed up to the wrong address.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I
Okay.
know. So the guy calls back. He's no, not the same guy. This is a different coworker. Now at this point, they're getting a little bit more desperate because they can't get a hold of him.
Mhm.
They go to his house. The coworker goes to his house. I don't know if it's one or two, and he calls the dispatcher. At
Mhm.
this point, there's been multiple people, at least three people that I know that called 911. So the dispatcher is a little bit more annoyed.
Right.
So the guy shows up and he's like, hey, I'm here and I can hear kids in the background. I could hear one of them shout.
Mhm.
And the dispatcher's like, we already sent somebody over there. Like
Yeah.
she's annoyed. Like we already sent somebody over there. Nobody answered. Were
Yeah.
you there when the police showed up? He's like, no, I just got here. But the thing is, they probably could have crossed paths, but
Mhm.
the guy was at the wrong place.
Yeah.
Um, so she's kind of like really annoyed at this point. And he's like, I don't know what to do. I could hear like kids in the background. Should I just break down the door, like kick it open?
Mhm.
And she's like, well, I'll send the patrol car out there again. So they hang up. At this point, he gets inside the house. I don't know how, if he like just unlocks it, or opens it, or he kicks it open. I have no idea. Or maybe one of the kids opens the door,
Mhm.
but he gets in and he sees the bodies. So he calls 911 and she's like, hello. And she's fucking annoyed.
I bet.
She's like, okay. And she's like, what is different now? Like, you guys have been calling me. What's different now? Like, what has changed? He's like,
Yeah.
there's a dead body. Like, there's a dead body. She's like, there's a dead body? He's like, yes. And she's like, okay,
Yeah.
like now his shit got fucking serious.
Yeah.
And he goes, yeah, he's like half on the bed and half on the floor. Like his body's like, I don't know if it's sliding off or what.
Mhm.
And he says there's blood, and she goes, is he breathing? He's like, no, like
Mm-hmm.
I guess he looks just dead.
Yeah.
um so she goes, is he breathing? And he doesn't want to get closer. He's like, I'm sorry, I can't get closer. He sounds very like freaked out.
Yeah.
So it turned out that Spencer got shot multiple times and the wife got shot um one time.
Okay.
So it's all over social media now because they're like, okay, who would want to hurt this couple? You see the wedding video, their wedding seems so freaking amazing. They seem
So
so
pretty.
in love.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, damn, that's what it got kind of got me into like the story. Like, damn, who would want to do this to this couple? My first reaction was kind of like, "Ooh, I don't want to victim blame, but I was like, what the fuck did Spencer do? Like, what
Yeah.
shit does he have going on in his life where
Yeah.
somebody is going to your house and blasting your ass?" So I assumed that he did something, like he's into like drugs or he's cheating, he slept with somebody's wife, somebody's husband, I don't know. Just a lot of shit is going in my head. So
Well,
everybody, yeah.
I'm thinking like it could be two things. Like, okay, so I'm kind of thinking what you're thinking as far as like Spencer either
Hmm.
cheating or have something going on. And then I kind of think like maybe it's work if he's a dentist, one of his coworkers, maybe he pissed
Hmm.
somebody off or there's some kind of jealousy going on at work because people are crazy and there's workplace like violence all the time.
I
Or
thought that too.
yeah, or because especially how they're calling and like the coworker shows up. I know he sounds distraught and stuff, but how you said he didn't want to get close to the body, like usually you're going to try to give first aid or like check the body like you typically you're not in a situation like that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Unless like how do you know he's dead and he's not still breathing? Like how do you
he
know?
probably looked dead. I mean, I think if you see a dead body, you can kind of tell they're dead. They're
But
all
what
stiff and white or blue or
when people
I don't
don't show
know. I
up,
mean, I've never seen a dead body,
yeah, but when
but I
people
would
don't
assume.
show up to work, I don't go to their house. I just assume like they were sick or they have something
Yeah,
going
but
on.
yeah, that's true. But we don't know their dynamic. Like what I've heard and read about Spencer is that he loves his job. Like he never misses. So for him
Yeah.
to miss and then on top of that doesn't even call in, they can't get a hold of his wife. That's like red flag, red flag. Like, you know what I mean? Um,
Yeah. And then or maybe the wife was like cheating or something and like she has like some because he got shot multiple times and she got shot once, maybe like she's like cheating with like I don't know. I keep thinking somebody with like work or something. Maybe she's cheating with one of his coworkers.
it didn't even cross my mind of her cheating for some reason. Just because I was thinking he got shot multiple times. What did he do? What is he into? What type of shit is he into? And I didn't think about coworkers either or somebody at like a client, just
Mhm.
because it just seems so obvious that's where the investigation is going to go. Like, who does he know? Who did he work on? Who is he
Yeah.
working with? It's just so obvious. So
Yeah.
would somebody do something? I mean, you never know. But that's why my mind didn't go that way or with Monique cheating. It just went straight to him. But the crazy thing is, you saw the video of the person of interest walking.
Yeah.
um but wait, everybody's just that I watched that video over and over because it's pretty much played everywhere.
Yeah.
And the way he's walking, the little hoodie kind of reminds me of another case, like the Delphi murders. I
Hmm.
was like, damn, this case gonna go cold, kind of like the Delphi murders, where
Hmm.
there was like a guy walking, all these saw there was like a small little clip of a guy with like some jeans, some shoes, and like a hoodie.
Yeah.
Have you seen that video?
Yeah, I
And it's
have.
kind of like it looks kind of like so obvious. Like somebody sees that video, they know who he is, but it went like almost 5 years without being
Right.
yeah, they just found him like a few years ago. But I was like, damn, I can't like it's so dark. Who's gonna recognize that person? I guess he has like some type of weird gait, but so they released that surveillance and they traced that surveillance through the whole neighborhood, and they got his plate number, and
Oh,
it got traced back to Monique's ex-husband.
what the hell?
Yes. I was like, what?
Wait, so she
She
was
was
even
married?
married? Yeah.
Exactly.
What the
I
heck?
honestly didn't even think to like think that. I don't know. I was just so hung up on like the guy. But it's like,
They
oh, this is like, damn, I didn't even think about that.
when you see the video like of them being married, they look so young. So you don't think like she's gonna have a previous marriage already.
Well, it was a short marriage. So
Okay.
a little okay, so the guy that got arrested, his name is Michael McKee.
Mm-hmm.
Um he got arrested for allegedly murdering them. Okay, so a little background on him. He's a vascular surgeon.
The ex-husband?
Yeah. And all three of them went to the same university. Ohio State University. Wait, Ohio State University? Yeah, Ohio State.
So
And
he would risk that for an ex-wife?
yeah, people are crazy.
What
So I
the
know that's like
heck?
a lot of school.
That's
That's
what I was thinking. Like,
insane. That's like 15 years of school.
that's not like, oh, I got this little certification. Like, there's nothing
Yeah.
wrong with that. But like, you put so much time and energy. It takes so much effort to become a doctor, a surgeon nonetheless. And to
Yeah.
just throw it all away.
Hmm. So another thing is they were married. I said they were married for a short time. It was only 7 months.
Okay.
And they were divorced. They got married and they were divorced well, they separated after
Mhm.
7 months. But the thing is, they stayed married for a whole year after that. And then they got divorced. And then that was in 2017. And then 2021, she got married to Spencer, had two kids, a 4-year-old and a 1-year-old. So it's kind of like she pretty much moved on with her life, had her own thing going with her man.
Mhm.
And you're kind of thinking like, okay, were they communicating? Were Monique and Michael communicating? Or is he just deranged and is just stalking her?
I mean, that's super possible too. Like
Because, yeah,
I've had a situation, I think I've told you about this before,
yes, yeah.
where I have an ex who I've had no contact with for over 10 years. And that
Hmm.
particular person will reach out to like family members. Had I've
Yeah,
changed my number and they got my number and started like trying to call and text me. And
that's
so
scary.
yeah, and I don't give my number to like anyone. Like it's really close friends and family who have my number. And so, I mean, it's super possible that someone is capable of being
Hung up on somebody for that, like after
with
10 years or whatever.
without any encouragement, like any
Mm,
encouragement.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So it's possible that they've had communication, but it's also very possible that they
But
had
they didn't.
zero. Yeah.
Yeah, it could be the either or, like,
Mhm.
but it's just crazy to think that, like, out of nowhere, did he just come out of nowhere and just got inside their house? Like, how did he get inside their house? It didn't seem like somebody broke in. He didn't
Yeah.
even try to make it seem like it's a burglary. He just went in there and killed them.
Well, he's a surgeon, and surgeons are like really meticulous. Maybe he's really good with picking locks. He probably watched a YouTube video for that. I mean,
Yeah,
he's
imagine
a
if the door
smart
was just
guy.
unlocked. Imagine if it was just unlocked.
Maybe.
But I think I read there was like a code to get in. So
How would he
I don't
bypass the
know.
code?
I have no idea. And the thing is, like, if he would have broken in, they would have heard it. And the thing is, Spencer was in bed, so it doesn't seem like he tried to get up and check what's going on. It just seemed kind of like fucking ninja or something. How do you just get in there and I still don't know where Monique was found. I want to say the bed, but I'm not 100% sure.
That's so okay. And so you said there was kids. Were the kids like so the
Yeah,
kids are okay?
yeah. He
So
didn't. They're unharmed,
he went
physically
in,
unharmed.
yeah, he went in, murdered the parents, and just left the kids completely alone.
They were probably sleeping because it happened between 2 and 5 in the morning.
And those are not his kids at all.
They're not his kids, no.
That's so crazy. And those poor
Yeah,
babies.
yeah. So their relationship was really short. So it really doesn't make sense. And I think I read that Michael was also remarried and divorced, but I'm not 1,000% sure on that. But still, it's like, damn, that's a long time. Like, have you not dated anybody else between the divorce, and now like why do you have this hatred and all this towards both of them?
I wonder if he, because you said they both go to Ohio State or
Ohio? Yeah.
had gone to Ohio State. So I wonder if he's just like around, just like stalking her, going to the same places she goes to, like, you
Yeah.
know,
I wonder if he thinks Spencer stole his girl. Like, I wonder if they knew each other. Like, did Michael know Spencer when he was dating Monique? Like, something is
mm-hmm.
going on that we don't know yet that kind of like enraged him to act on this and murder both of them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're not just gonna go murder somebody for no reason.
I mean,
And everybody knew, like back then, not back then, but like before he got arrested, everybody knew it was somebody that knew them. Because I know I saw a YouTube channel where the guy was trying to say that it could have been random. Like this is just a random murder. I'm like, hell no, that's not random. Like nobody just goes to somebody's house and murders them. That's just to me, that's so rare. It has to be somebody that you know,
what's the
somebody
family
that thinks you
saying?
fucked them over.
Do you think the family thinks that or thought he it was an ex, or what do you think they thought?
Oh, they knew. Um, from what I've heard in the news,
Mm-hmm.
that um when they found out that they were murdered, they're like, oh yeah, it's Michael. Like they knew it was Michael.
See, that's kind of why I asked, because the dynamic that the family knows about or that they witnessed couldn't have been good for them to instantaneously accuse somebody. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
Michael had to have or his dynamic with Monique,
Monique.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
couldn't have been something that people witnessed as something good. Otherwise, you wouldn't just assume somebody's going to murder somebody unless the dynamic is bad.
Mm-hmm. Like
That's
they have some
crazy.
previous. Well, I also read that in the divorce it was amicable.
Hmm.
That's what they said, but
But
you
I
never
mean, that
know.
could have been put on paper because he's going to school to become a surgeon. So she's not trying to ruin his career. She's just trying to get away.
Exactly.
I
She's
mean,
trying to
but
get rid of him. Like,
yeah, I'm just
um,
guessing. I don't know.
yeah. Also, while they had the divorce, it came out that she bought her own wedding ring with Michael, like her own wedding ring and engagement ring. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Imagine he's all trying to get, he's all half of everything. I want half the cost of the ring. And she's like, bitch, I
No, I
paid for
bought
that.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't
Dang.
know. It was just like, but I guess more details are gonna come out soon if they did have contact, if they didn't.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I want to know what was going through his mind. Driving 6 hours, like he's literally in the car driving to Columbus, Ohio. He has
Wait,
6 hours to,
where's he living if he's driving six
yeah,
hours?
exactly. He's not even in the same state.
I
He
thought this
is
whole time
in,
he was still in, oh,
no, he's in Rockford, Illinois, and
what the heck?
they are in Ohio. So he drove, like he had from the point he starts driving 6 hours till he gets to the house to actually think it through and back out.
Mm-hmm.
And he didn't. He went straight in there, did
He's
the thing,
probably
and
the
left.
whole drive like simmering and getting more and more mad or
Yeah.
whatever. I mean, who knows what triggered him?
Yeah. So they traced the plates back to him, and they just arrested him. He went back to work like nothing. Yeah, I was like,
So he
okay, that's
drove
fucking weird.
directly back to Illinois and then just went to work like
Yeah, like
nothing.
nothing. Trying to make it seem like, I mean, come on, like you're the ex. Don't you think you're gonna be the first fucking person that? But I
Yeah.
guess when you have so much anger, hatred, whatever,
Yeah.
You're blind to any common sense, obviously, if you're gonna murder two people.
That's just wild. Like it's hard to, I don't know. I mean it's not surprising people get murdered every day, which is really sad, but
Mm.
for somebody to drive 6 hours to do it and to have been divorced from this person for that extent,
Years,
yeah.
almost a decade. And he pled not guilty, and they're sending him back to Columbus, Ohio. So I think the next court date is probably in February. So
I mean,
yeah,
who else
that's
would it
just like
be? He
intense.
he pleads not guilty, but who else could it be? Who else drove 6 hours and then drove back coincidentally on the day that your ex is
Right.
murdered? And
Like
your ex,
what is your car doing there?
yeah,
Yeah, it's obvious.
that's
But
Amazing.
yeah, more details should probably come out soon, like their actual dynamic, why they divorced, or why it's even going back to her house. Like, it's pretty crazy.
And so when's the next like court update or when?
I think next month.
Okay. So
Yeah,
then
I
we
just know
should,
he pleaded not guilty.
girl, you have to keep us posted on this one.
I do. And what's so sad is the two little kids.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
the brother-in-law has them. He's there. I guess they're taking the family's taking care of them.
Mm-hmm.
And when they ask, like, did the little kids see anything? And he's like, they're acting pretty normal, like just themselves. So it's like, damn, that's so sad. But they were just wandering around that house, and their parents are like
I wonder if they
dead in
saw
the
their
next
parents
room. I know, right? Like, were they inside? Like, did they go in the room? Like, where's the mom? Where, like, it's
because
just
think about
insane.
little kids. Like if you have
They're hungry. They're gonna be hungry in
yeah,
the
that's
morning,
what I was gonna
right?
say. When you have little kids, you know the first thing they do is come climb on your bed and ask you to
Ask for
feed them.
food.
Yes.
But yeah,
That's so
so
sad.
we'll find out more details pretty soon.
Hmm. Wow. Well, that was a good one.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on like what he was like? What could he have been thinking the whole drive? Like you said, he's like just sitting in his car, like just seething.
Yeah.
But 10 years, like I would think if you have that much hatred towards somebody, don't you think you would murder them within a year or two, like right when the divorce happened, or within a year or two? Compared to
Mhm.
10 years later, like 10 years later, I'm gonna forget. I forgot who my ex was 10 years ago. Like, who was that? Right? Like, who
Yeah.
still thinks about shit like that? Like,
I couldn't
but
tell you like without knowing the dynamic. I,
hmm
I couldn't even begin to speculate because people are crazy. And
yeah,
so it doesn't really necessarily take anything that they could have honestly divorced on good grounds. That may be very
hmm
possible. But as time goes on, she's moving on with her life. She's happy. He moves on with his life. He thought he was happy, then goes through a divorce. I mean,
he's bitter that she's happy and he's not. Maybe,
it's
right? It could be
possible.
anything. We don't know. It's fucking
Yeah.
crazy. Can't
Yeah.
get into the mind of a murderer, an
Oh,
alleged murderer. So
right.
we just have to wait and see what the details come out. What
Yeah.
details come out about this case. But yeah, that's all I got for today, Lena.
That was, yeah, I like it. So good stuff. Thank you for sharing. Um, I think that's all we have today. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to end it here. Let us know what you think in the comments. Let us know what your speculations may be as to if there was something going on with them in the background. Were they keeping communication, or is this guy just out of his mind loony? So we want to know what you think. Leave those things in the comments. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe. We are Siren Sessions Unhinged. I'm Lena.
And I am Ava.
And until next time, goodbye.
Goodbye.
There once were two sirens pulling you in, telling dark stories and spiraling in. No rules, no filters, just mind spins.